Moments for a backyard barbecue. Love doesn't forget to send congratulations on the opening of your first restaurant. Love shows up with an open mind and an empty stomach and a willingness to try something new. Love doesn't order the same thing it always orders just because it feels comfortable. Love risks it all on a dish it's never tasted before. And I deserve that risk. I wasn't just serving food, I was serving memories. I took my grandmother's recipe book out from under the counter. I traced my fingers over its worn pages, over the stains, the underlines, the post-its. Each page was filled with more than just ingredients. Each page was filled with her presence. This cookbook was the reason I wanted to cook. I wanted to make people feel something when they ate my food. When I opened the restaurant, I shared more than just a meal. I shared a part of my soul. And no one ate that food like it was sacred, not even the ones who helped me make it. I see myself in your eyes, Mom. I used to say when I was little, you'd hold up a drawing and ask which part of me do you see? But the truth was, I saw myself in your disappointment. I see you in the way Dad compares me to Ezra. I see you in the way Ezra acts like he owns this city. I see you in the guest list you made without me. But today, I didn't see any of them anymore. I started ordering new plants for the dining room. I switched the music playlist to something brighter. I took stock of what we did right, what we did wrong. I called our vendors and told them to hold off on the deliveries till Monday. I hired a private chef to help us during the rush this weekend. I sent a mass text to my friends, canceling the invite only pre-opening and adding, "Please come hungry and bring a friend." Then I scrolled through my social media and found the local food bloggers. I messaged them all and invited them to the restaurant. I wanted them to tell the story of Camellia. And the next day, lines stretched down the block, around the corner, and across the street. I watched from the window as happy faces pointed at our sign and entered through our doors. At every table, couples on dates, families with kids, groups of friends catching up. By the end of the night, I'd flipped through the best part of my grandmother's cookbook. And as I closed it, I saw my mom's underline on the very first page. She hadn't underlined the recipe. She'd underlined the intro. It says, "Let these pages become well-worn with age, stained with the joy of creation and filled with the warmth of shared meals." And as I read those words, as I thought about how they applied to both my grandmother and myself, I understood that this wasn't just about feeding people. It was about sharing something larger than myself, a part of my story and a piece of my heart. "This isn't just a restaurant," I whispered. "It's a legacy." And as I looked around at the smiling faces and heard their laughter and conversations echoing through the rooms, I knew I wasn't just feeding people. I was feeding memories. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe.